go to a Eastern Conference champion.
Whoa.
Olympic gold medal winner. A Puma athlete. Boom! Ooh, Jesus. Boom! Ladies and gentlemen, representing the Indiana Pacers, Tyrese Haliburton.
Yay, Tyrese!
We had to do all the NFL stuff up front. And you understand why.
I get it.
I appreciate you understanding that. With that being said, great to see you, Tyrese.
Hell yeah.
When you rolled in here this morning, the boys were so jacked. So jacked. We were excited. There was a buzz in the air that you were coming. We're obviously big fans of yours. How are you feeling? Where are you at this stage? And how many weeks are we into this now? How many do you have all that tracked?
Yeah, yesterday was 4 weeks from surgery.
Okay, congratulations on a month. I think normal.
My mom says not a month.
Okay, because 30, 31 days, 28 days. Sure. I mean, there's a whole...
We got an argument about it the other day.
There's a calendar, I think. I don't know if it's the Mayans or the Romans.
It's the month of February. My favorite month. So
it's a great month. Celebrate a lot of great things in February. Obviously, Super Bowl's there.
My birthday's in that month.
Yeah, sometimes.
One time every 4 years.
Oh, yeah, because you got the leap year.
Correct.
Anyway, so you're 4 years old. The thought of you going through this Achilles injury and rehab happening so late in the season, it automatically rules out next season. So when does that kind of process hit you? When does that happen? And as it's taking place and we see you kind of have that emotional moment afterwards, is that everything just flashing in front of your eyes? Like the series, the game, next year? Like how much of that is all settling in that one moment in front of the entire world watching?
Yeah, I think in that moment, all that I am thinking about is that game specifically, because there was definitely a cause for concern that could happen. And you always hear people who have this injury say, feels like somebody kicked you in the back of the leg, right? It's not like the most painful thing, but it does feel like if you let like a elementary age kid just come up, line you up like a kickball and just kick you in the back of the leg. That's what it feels like. And so when I went down, I knew right away, what had happened. And I think I was just hurt that I wasn't going to be able to be out there. And I think that was just all those emotions coming in at once. But it wasn't about, I wasn't thinking about next year or what's led up to this. All I was thinking about was being in the moment of Game 7, and that happening definitely sucked.
Yeah, and you were probably going to score 40, 50, 60.
100.
Maybe 100.
Yeah. First one ever.
Yep. Exactly. Maybe 100 points with how big the hoop was. I think you had 9 points in the first, minute and a half or something like that. It was an absurd start. Not your normal start. Normally you are more of a disher. Let's get everybody into the flow of the game here as a point guard early, and then you get your points late. I think in the fourth quarter, late in the fourth quarter, your stats were absurd compared with everybody as a point getter, but you're also a guy who is the straw who stirs the drink for the entire team. So very rarely do you come out firing. You want to get everybody else involved, and you did. And that hoop looked gigantic, which is why I think we're also incredibly heartbroken for you, because we know how hard of a moment it is to get to. Speaking of getting to that moment, can you walk us through the injuries?
Yeah.
Because we knew you were hurt. I think because we know you, and also we were at every game, or we were watching every game and talking to everybody. There was a little bit of a limp, and then if you would land funny, it was clear that something was going on. What was the road to that Achilles tear? Because that's obviously been talked about a lot by a lot of people.
Yeah, I think so. Leading up, I felt good throughout the playoffs. Obviously, little nicks and bruises, whatever. But Game 1, I felt good. Game 2.
Game 1 hit the game winner, right?
Yep. Game 1 was good.
What a shot!
First game winner since Jordan.
Hey, what a shot!
In the finals.
Who? Just two? Just
two guys, I think, since 1998, and it's Tyrese and Michael Jordan with buzzer beaters in the NBA Finals.
Hey, not bad. Also, both Olympic gold medals.
That's right.
It's not bad company to be in there, obviously. But what a moment. You had a lot of these moments throughout playoffs. I think the boys are probably going to ask about them, but that's why it was such a cool thing to kind of watch it all. But Game 1, you're feeling incredible. You're feeling good.
Game 1, I felt good. Game 2, throughout the course of the game, I started to feel kind of some pain in the back of my leg. Just thought I was dehydrated. I tend to not drink a ton of water on game day. I get a little antsy. So I'm thinking I'm just a little dehydrated. Just got some.
You gotta stay hydrated.
Who's your water
That's like
guy?
rule number one.
Yeah, you gotta stay hydrated.
I could do a better job. I have my day.
When I'm a child, if I had a headache, my dad.
Yep.
Drink water. Do you guys
Now.
hydrate correctly every day?
No,
Every day.
But I'm not the
Every
starting
day, brother.
point guard.
No, you don't.
Every day,
No, you
brother.
don't.
Hey, check my piss. It is a light yellow.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope, not every day.
I got a champion piss.
I had a bad day. I was excited for
you
game 2.
You ever see that? I understand that. I understand that. I appreciate you getting
game
excited.
2.
It's the NBA Finals. But you know that hydration chart on piss color?
Yep.
No, mine's always in championship mode.
Okay.
Always.
Sounds like he's always bad teammate.
Yeah, because that's down here.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's not here. You're pissing gold, brother.
No,
Dark brown piss.
Yeah.
It wasn't all that. It wasn't all that.
Piss and rust.
Calm down. I was a little nervous. So, I probably could have done a better job drinking water. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking, okay, I just got some pain in the back of my leg.
It is funny, though, that we as a society, especially in sports, if anything goes wrong, it's like, didn't have enough
This
water.
guy's dehydrated.
It always strain, pull, cramp. You need water, headache, water.
Correct.
Water.
So I'm
That's
thinking I
really,
didn't hydrate well enough. So after the game, starting to feel some stiffness, get some work done. There's a video of me limping
Off
to the whatever. So I get an MRI the next day just to be sure that nothing's going on. There's just some swelling, but nothing that really caused any real concern. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna play through it. I got pain, but it's the NBA Finals. Let's do it. So game 3, 4, 5, definitely have some soreness. But game 5, the moment happens where I shot fake Chet and I just kind of fall, and right there I felt a pull in the back of my calf. So now that's all I'm thinking about all game. That's what I'm concerned about is my leg. So I get an MRI again the next day. Now I have a calf strain, and I meet with the whole front office, our whole organization, a lot of doctors who are much smarter than me, who tell me that I have a calf strain. I got some more swelling in the area, and if it was the regular season, that I would have to sit a couple weeks. And so I'm sitting there, and I'm like, well, as long as you guys don't tell me you guys are absolutely you can't play, we're going to keep you in your house, I'm going to play. It's the NBA Finals. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
So I'm in my head.
which we love, by the way.
Yeah, in my head, I'm already feeling that way. So they tell me that. We get done with the meeting. I'm like, cool. So we go to game 6. I got to pass basically a calf stress test, like an Achilles stress test that I pass, and go play the game. We win by a lot. So I had to play 23 minutes. So honestly, after the game, my calf wasn't even bothering me after game 6, to be completely honest with you. I got a massage after the game, but I was like, I thought I was going to be in real pain, like really be hurting after the game. Felt great. So after game 6, I'm like, it's done. The calf thing, it's
Healed.
gone. It's gone. Yeah. Adrenaline's going to get to me. I'm going to be good. So I go to game 7. I feel nothing. I feel great going into the game. I think that's why I had such a great start to the game, and my body felt great. And then obviously, that happens in the end, unfortunately. But I felt great going into game 7. It's just, unfortunately, what happened.
Yeah, it sucks for sure
Yeah.
that it happened game 7. But I think there was a lot of conjecture, I believe is a term that we could use to describe the situation that was happening, about how you would have known that potentially the Achilles was going to tear. And them saying that they were going to hold you out if it was a regular season game, that's because there was inflammation down there. Is that why?
Yeah.
And it just would, like, hey, regular season game we don't need.
Regular season, a couple of weeks, hopefully you let it pass, let it go away, and you come back. But it's the NBA Finals. We don't got a couple of
A
weeks.
lot of Achilles is this year.
Yeah, I think we had 7 this year. And
3 in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, it's a big Tatum.
All number
Tatum,
0.
Lillard, and
You.
Tyrese.
Yeah, it's definitely unfortunate. It sucks. All of us are, having to battle back. But I think that there's like a notion when guys get injured or when this has happened so many times that everybody thinks that they have the answer as to why this is happening. Everybody thinks we play too many games, play too many minutes. All those things could be true, but I don't think that is what is causing these injuries. Last season, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think there was a single Achilles tear last season, and it was the same amount of minutes, same amount of games, right? Guys didn't suddenly get larger in the course of a year. So I don't think that anybody has necessarily the answer. I think injuries are just bad luck sometimes, and that's just what happened. But I think that's just what happens in sports sometimes. I think there's no way to really control it, but everybody has the answer, it seems like, as to why this is happening.
Well, I appreciate the fact that you don't like that your name was probably being used as something to try to change the NBA. And you were probably being used as an example. Like Tyrese doesn't deserve to have this situation happen to him, and your name is being used and your injury is being used as a narrative against the NBA, I assume?
Yeah. And I think other guys who this has happened to, I don't want to speak for them, but I think that they could relate that most of the time it's like a freak injury. Most of the time guys, again, I'm not going to speak for other guys, but there are guys who this happens to that they felt nothing and then it happened. And that's not the case with me. That wasn't the case with, KD a couple of years ago he had a calf injury prior. But trust me, I talked to him a ton.
Let's talk about that. How many people have you got a chance to catch up with? Because I think the Achilles community is that. I think it is like an actual community,
and it's
right?
funny because KD has said, like, he's tired of being the Achilles guy, but I think that is just how it has had to happen because not many guys have been able to come back and play at such a high level, and he's been kind of the poster child of that in our poster man. Sorry, not a child. Poster man of that in our game. So I think it's easy for all of us to just reach out to him.
What do you guys talk like whenever they come see you? What do they tell you? Like, hey, this is gonna suck.
Yeah.
Like, did they give you like the real about it, and it's somebody you can lean on? Because Tatum's just a couple weeks ahead of you.
Yeah, he's like 20 days. Yeah,
20 days ahead of you. So that is a perfect person to basically forecast what's coming down the pipe for you. Is that the conversation, or what else are you guys kind of catching up?
Yeah, I think that's the majority of the conversation. I think more importantly than anything, with injuries in general in sports, and you guys know, is the mental side of things. And I think right now everybody's in their off season, so I don't know if I've felt the full weight of it. Nobody's playing. Everybody's in the summer, living their life, whatever. I happen to just be here in Indiana. Great place, love it.
Great place, love it.
Great place for summers,
Great
too.
place, great summer place.
It's
Light
love
out
it.
until 9:30, 9:45.
Yeah, you can tee off at 8 p.m. and get 18 holes in. The sun is still out.
Great place. Love my neighborhood. Love my community. Whatever. So I'm here, but I don't think I'll feel the full weight of everything until next season starts. The guys start to come around. Season starts, and I'm not able to perform. So I think that's the more so what we talk about more than anything. KD actually came and visited me the other day. Came to my house, which was pretty cool. We sat down for a while, just talked, and
That's sick.
yeah, that was pretty cool. But I think that for me, it's just about trying to get my mental right, and that's why I'm trying to. I go to all the Fever games. I try to just figure out things to do to keep my mind off things. I got great village, great support system in my family and my friends, and just doing everything I can, because I think when I'm alone, which isn't a ton, when I'm alone, I sit there and I think about everything that's happened, and it's kind of like, God, that sucks.
Yeah, you need your team.
It genuinely sucks, and I'm gonna fight like hell to get back and hopefully have this opportunity to win a championship again. But that's not guaranteed, and so I think that feeling definitely sits with me sometimes, and that sucks. But I can't really control the past. I can't control what's to happen in the future. All I can do is just attack this rehab the best I can, and figure it out that way.
Feels like the right mindset. That was a pretty phenomenal answer. And shout out to your team.
Yeah, shout out to the team. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, great people.
Great people. Obviously, your lady Jade side by side with you through this entire thing. Shout out to her. Your dad and mom,
Of course.
more specifically, your dad actually side by side with you here in the Thunderdome. And I'll tell you what, the electricity that man brings is warranted of headlines. He is the man.
Warranted of headlines. Don't know if it necessarily needs the headlines.
Yeah, I've been trying, just so the world knows, okay? I have been attempting to get John Haliburton on a microphone.
Sure.
Because John Haliburton is. Now, the whole world learned of Papa Haliburton whenever he and a Greek freak had a little bit of an altercation. Okay? Now, John Haliburton says.
Yeah.
John Haliburton says, I didn't even see you on it. I was celebrating the moment. He was locked in. My boy, we just had a great win. Huge.
Yeah.
Tyrese was running the opposite direction to go jump up on the thing, if you do recall.
Yeah, scores table.
John Haliburton, who is so beloved by the city of Indianapolis and the people in Gainbridge, just goes onto the court with a flag to celebrate. And the people let him on because you're allowed to do that.
That's his right.
You are electrifying here. You are like a part of our community. He says his side of the story is he was so locked into the moment he didn't even see Giannis. He was just kind of viewing there. Giannis is so happy. And then obviously that whole thing happens, and him back in the building, when he came back in the building, when he was up in that suite, what a moment. Good for him. He loves you, man. Like, he is a super supportive, phenomenal father, I think is how I would view it all. For you, how was that entire process? That had to be pretty interesting deal, especially now that I know your dad a little bit better. Yeah. Like, that had to be an awesome, but also hilarious and absurd thing to kind of go through with the league, the team, and your dad, and the NBA playoffs all at the same time.
Yeah, that was definitely, it's definitely unfortunate that happened. And he feels bad about it, and he's apologized many times for it. And, for me, I wanted to be on the right side of things, and I understand that, he shouldn't have done that. So right away, I have to go in media and say that my dad is wrong, which he was, but people know, people who are in my position, to have to go in front of the world and say, hey, my dad is wrong. That's not easy to do, right?
Yeah.
And so I go out there, I say it. So now I'm like, all right, It's done. I said it. Let's move on. Everybody move on. So then I get up for breakfast in the morning. I turn on the television, and people are up there. This man should never come to a basketball game
Ever again.
I'm like, what? I'm like, have we lost our mind?
Lifetime banishment.
Yeah. People, it got dragged. It got dragged. And so for me, it wasn't something that I wanted to keep the conversation around, right? We were moving on. Next series, let's keep it. And you know how sports media is sometimes, especially with a team like us, the Pacers. Anything that we could do to not talk about basketball, let's figure out a way. So we don't have to talk about the fact that the Pacers won the series. And hey, they're a good basketball team. Nah. John Haliburton should never touch the court again.
That is, that's a hilarious angle for you to be like, oh, of course, we don't want to talk about what we just did, and we just ran a team off the court again, and just like we did last series. And Coach Carlisle has all the chess pieces, and we're all moving perfectly. We're playing phenomenal basketball right now. And you, if you had been paying attention since the All-Star break, we've been doing this. Like, this is kind of how this whole thing has went. Us and OKC have been the two best teams in the NBA. Cleveland as well. But obviously that was early exit for them against you guys. It's like, I appreciate the fact that you all were watching being like, how come they won't just talk about us just being good at basketball?
Great, yeah.
Like, this is the NBA. You took a lot of verbal abuse from sports media. We try to go to bat as much as we could for you, but it comes with the position you're in. You understand that.
Yeah,
you absolutely understand.
No, I appreciate you guys doing that. I appreciate you guys doing that.
You are actual friend of program.
Our guy.
And we're very thankful you're in our city. Like, very thankful that you're in this state. You represent the city and state well. And the Pacers have now gone to a place that I didn't get a chance to experience in Indianapolis. I don't think a lot of people have in a long, long time. What was it? How many days? It was a ridiculous amount of days since the last finals game was
like
hosted
2,000.
in Indiana or whatever. So it's like, you've brought a lot of happiness to this place, but you've also represented the city very well. So I'm your biggest fan. I think you're a superstar, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
man, I think you're maybe a superstar. Don't look now. D-Bud has a question for you.
Yeah, what was, obviously that was a big part of the conversation, the superstar part of it, but I think bigger than that for you, especially being such a team player. What was it like being on the biggest stage in basketball, making it to the finals? Pretty dominant run, in my opinion, to get to the NBA finals, going up against a great team in OKC. But what was that like? I know you weren't as active on social media, but did you feel like more pressure or a bigger light? Like, what was that stage like for you?
Well, I definitely think it's easy to feel that, because everything is bigger. Like, you have to, instead of flying in the night before the game and just treating it like a game, we have to fly in 2 days before. We have to have practice so that media can be in there for 30 minutes. We have to do extensive media and all those different things. So I think that the league and the world does a great job of already making it such a big event that there's no need for us as players to put more pressure on it. Now, obviously, we understand it's the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think there needs to be any more pressure than that. But, yeah, you definitely felt it. And I think Game 3 coming back here was like the craziest home environment I've ever played in. And honestly, Game 7 in OKC, probably the craziest road environment I've ever played in, right? So you felt that, and you felt the weight of those games. And I think for them as a franchise, us as a franchise, both whoever was going to win the series, it was going to be our first NBA championship. So I think that all the fans got behind it. So it was really cool to see, kind of two smaller markets be in that situation, and I think all our fans and their fans rallied behind our teams, and I think that just made it a lot of fun.
It was a wonderful ratings for the finals as a whole. We're up 10%, which is huge. Shane Gillis said that everybody that was sitting around SGA at the ESPYs was in foul trouble. Now, that is obviously a joke because that is the conversation about the finals and basically the entire playoff series. He was unbelievable to watch. I actually got a chance to talk to him in a hotel in LA. I come down the elevator, pop out. He's right there to the left behind somebody. And I saw him. And I go, literally stare at him for like 5 seconds, dead stare. He had to feel so awkward. I think he knew who I was. I'm not 100% sure. And I said, could you? I don't think he ever missed.
Yeah. You said it to Jalen Williams in the elevator as well.
Yeah. Like I don't think they missed. Did you guys feel that whenever you were playing it? Because they were the best defense in the NBA, is what everybody said. Coming in, they're the best defense in the NBA, the best defense in the NBA. You guys had the most amount of series. Yeah, but there's different. I didn't know if you guys are able to
You
use
have
the
the
word
ball,
series.
it's called the possession. Yes,
Yeah, okay. You guys had the most amount of possessions. They had the best defense. That was the conversation. Then quickly watching, it's like, this guy never misses. This SGA guy never misses. And then the entire team kind of caught on to that. They were kind of playing the same exact way. At that level, I assume to make it to the finals, you have to have an absurd offense. Did you expect them to be as good offensively as they were? And is SGA the best point getter right now on earth?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we definitely expected that. They're the best team in the NBA. They were the best team in the NBA all year.
Yeah, but it was the defense. Remember, all they were saying is like defense.
Yeah, but they got Shai's the MVP for a reason. So you got, I mean,
he's not. What does he do? Does he do things that are different, or is it just like he just takes care of the?
Well, I think that from like he get paint touches at an elite level. Does a great job of using like he doesn't come across stature wise as he's not like this big bulky guy, but he does a great job. He gets to his spots, can score at all three levels. Like he's MVP for a reason. I mean, the season he put together, one of the greatest seasons in NBA history.
On a contract here.
Yeah, fire.
Yeah, I mean, that is
beast.
Good for him. That tell stories about what he did last year. And then he dresses like Frank Lucas suit.
Yep, that's right.
At that damn
That
SB.
shit was clean.
So clean.
That was clean.
Hands in the coat, too, while walking in, middle of summer. Coolest dude in the room. Never seen it. Connor has a question for you, Tyrese.
Yeah, Tyrese. First of all, too, you probably didn't see because you're not on social media as much, and like we've talked about how you're our guy. Watching throughout the playoffs, kind of the world experience, the Haliburton show is sweet because you had a buzzer beater every series, and early it's like, okay, it's round one, not as many people care. Then the Cavs series happens, sick. Because they're the 1 seed, everything's happening. Then the Garden choke happens.
Cavs too. I mean,
Cavs, you had the big ball dancing. Then you had the choke in the Garden game 1. Then you had the buzzer beater in the final. So like, as a fan of yours, not the Pacers, but a fan of yours, watching
Pacers
everybody.
are a good team.
Pacers are a great team, and they were fun to
Took
watch.
care of us.
Yeah. But watching, everyone in the world realize you were like that guy was sweet to watch. So I hope you felt that at some point during this terrible,
Hell yeah.
terrible.
You got
time
your
for
flowers.
Yeah, you got a lot of flowers. People do love you. With that being said, Miles Turner doesn't love you. Pascal Siakam was great all playoffs for you guys, and that was kind of the whole reason the superstar thing was happening was because Pascal Siakam, was doing so much and playing so well. Great to have him here next year. That's huge. Not having Miles Turner, kind of a bummer. This will be the first time, it's in 10, 11 years he won't be playing for the Pacers. How has that kind of been this offseason watching the moves? Miles goes to the Milwaukee. Obviously, like I said, not a Pacers fan, but the Pacers fans I do know aren't big fans of Milwaukee. There's kind of that little bit of – there's a beef there. Obviously, we've all seen it the last few years. And then kind of him leaving. How is that kind of sitting with the entire Pacers team?
Yeah, I mean, obviously since I've gotten here and just for the last 10 years, Miles' name has been synonymous with our organization, and he's done a lot here, and I think that people have really taken a liking to Miles, and he's done some great things, been a part of some great groups, but I think at the end of the day, it is a business. He's got to do what's best for him, and wish him the best moving forward. I mean, my focus is now on the guys that we have here and getting better here, but yeah, wish him the best moving forward.
He's done a lot for the Indianapolis community. He's been here a long time with the Pacers for a long time. Obviously, ushered in this new era of the Pacers to have a lot of success. I thought he gave a great speech. What was that?
Eastern
Conference Finals. Gave
Yeah.
a great speech. I thought it was fantastic. The way the entire contract negotiation thing has been talked about publicly is something along the lines of like they offered, he found another offer, didn't offer it up for the Pacers to match it, took the deal before that. Whatever the case, it's like Miles was great here for 10 years. We appreciate him in his service. Got him out of Texas.
Yeah.
There was a lot of ups and downs with the Pacers. Ended getting to the finals, and now he's making $20+ million in his 11th year or whatever it is. It's like, congrats to Miles. But everything he says, they're getting clipped and saying, did you hear him say didn't feel that good? Mm-hmm. Did you hear him say some people are going to be happy? It's fascinating when you get to the top, man. People are going to pick apart everything.
Yeah.
That's where you guys are. And you're not even there for a year. Mm-hmm. Have you thought about that? How are you going to spend a year? You said it earlier. You said, now that I'm not, everybody's in off season, it hasn't really been the weight of everything. Next year, pretty similar team, right? Am I wrong in that? Pretty similar team. Pascal's back.
Yep.
TJ's back.
Call up Furphy.
Furphy. Going crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. That was wild. Poor guy, the other guy.
Oh, man.
Poor guy.
The picture's crazy.
Yeah, the picture.
Yeah, man. That's poor. That's Summer League, too. He doesn't know fully yet what the life is.
He doesn't know Furphy is, first team All-NBA next year.
Yeah, he had milk checked real quick. Yeah. No chance this is going to happen. And then Furphy was like, actually, let me go for that. Him Undertaker in his eyes. Mm-hmm. That was unbelievable.
Under his armpit.
Yeah, I felt bad for that guy.
Me too.
But when you're trying to block something, when you live in the pain every once in a while, you're going to get done.
That happens.
That is going to happen. But great relationships, I assume, among. It's not going to be like a brand new team. What are you going to be able to do? Have you even talked about what you're going to be able to do with the team next year? How it's going to go? What's the season look like? Because I don't know if it's pretty normal in your sport. It seems like, yeah, he's going to miss the entire season next year. They said like the next day. I'm like, holy shit, the whole season? They're like, start doing the math. When everything starts here, you're going to miss the whole season. Have you started putting together a plan, like how to handle season, or are you guys just kind of focused, you said today driven, but is there a long-term plan on how this whole thing works and kind of how it's going to go for you if all works out to schedule?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really even thought about what the season will call for. I mean, I probably won't be traveling as much early in the year, depending on stage of rehab I'm in, but I still want to be around the guys as much as possible. I think I want to take this time to just keep growing my mind for the game, be around Coach Carlisle, sitting on, coaches' meetings, all those. Pritchard, yeah.
Seeing what he's looking for.
Yeah, just seeing what, talking to those guys and helping at the same time. I feel like I have a pretty decent basketball mind myself, so just trying to help the guys as best way I can. I'm going to be on the bench once I can walk, standing up, celebrating, cheering for the guys. So, yeah, I'll still be, there for the majority of things.
They should put you up in that suite that you kind of taking ownership of for the Fever game.
What's the timeline for that? For you to get back on your feet, for you to ditch the scooter and be able to, be weight bearing on that foot?
Yeah, well, today is 4 weeks after surgery, so
Yesterday.
I think yesterday, sorry. So I think
Sorry, you just told me that 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, my fault. So I just started.
Hey, don't worry. You just worry about today.
Yeah.
Every day, you just worry
Correct.
about it. Yeah, don't worry about anything.
Yesterday I just started putting 50% body weight with crutches. Okay. So by about 7-8 weeks, I should be walking in a boot, no scooter. So yeah, I can't wait for that moment. You take for granted the little things.
Yes, you do.
You know what I mean? Like going to the kitchen counter to grab breakfast and you grab your orange juice all at one time. Yeah. But now it's like, got to go one time to get the plate, one time to get the orange juice. Forgot the syrup. One time to go get the syrup. Forgot a fork. Got to go back and get the fork.
Especially Supermax deal, new house. You're getting miles on those wheels.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a big kitchen.
Yeah. You need a gas station.
That's a big, good hard floor, though. I assume for that thing. Or maybe it's tile. How are you on that rig? You feel pretty good on it?
I feel like I'm pretty good. I've probably had 2 near falls. Haven't fell yet, so that's a plus.
It's easy to fall.
I saw you rolling around the WNBA All-Star game. You look real comfy.
Yeah, I felt good.
Real kick push operation.
Felt good. Can't walk, so that's mine. I will tell you, though, after I got hurt, I was on the ground. I was like, let me walk. Kobe walked. I'm walking. So when I got up and went to take a step, there was no...
Help me.
Yeah, there was no chance.
I'm not doing it.
I was like, don't touch me. I'm going to walk. And when I went to move my leg, it's like dead weight on the end of your leg. So it's like the fact that Kobe shot a free throw and walked off is unbelievable.
That's that Mamba mentality.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, there's a book, a movie, a whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And certain guys have, walked off. When I went to take a step, that's when the guys threw the towel over me because my face was just like, I couldn't believe what was actually happening in the moment.
I mean, obviously not great at the moment in the situation, but the thought of you running through your head, what would Kobe do? Kobe did actually walk off this thing. Don't touch me. Touch me.
Yeah, there's no chance. Help me now.
Oh, man. Yeah, it was sad. If you weren't, everybody that was watching, just, I don't know what all the different.
Ruin the game.
Heart drop, stomach sickness. I mean, you name it. The whole thing as it was happening. So bummed out. Now, had lead at half.
Yeah.
It's like, hold the phone. This one's for Tyrese. This one's going to be a good one. And then obviously what happened was Oklahoma City did what Oklahoma City does, of course, in the second half, and it becomes what it is. But we were all sick, dude. Everybody. Still am.
Yeah.
That's not how it's supposed to go.
No, it's not.
Especially when you're going to score 60 points in a Game 7.
Mm-hmm. It might have been more than that.
Yeah, the hoop was looking this big.
Yeah.
Was it because you said you were feeling healthy, didn't feel any pain?
Big hoop that day.
It was huge hoop.
Game 7, I was excited. It was going to be fun.
Ty has a question for you, Tyrese.
We talked a lot about the media portion of it, and obviously you took a lot of heat. Did anyone come up to you post finals, and I mean before this, obviously, and talk about you being the most overrated player and just being like, hey, that's complete bullshit. I don't know how that got out, because anytime we talk to an athlete, it's like the talking heads can say whatever they want, but if you have the respect from your peers, that's all that matters. And then obviously you go on that run in the playoffs and have all those game winners, and it's like, yeah, this guy's a bona fide superstar. Did anyone say anything to you about that? And how did you kind of just, I mean, obviously you're not too worried about that because whatever, the proof's in the pudding. Look at what I'm doing on the court. But what was that whole situation like as that was continued to be talked about while you were going on like a generational run in the playoffs?
Well, I think it came out towards the end of the season. I think it was pretty funny. Like all my boys just joking with me about it, like texting me all the time, just talking shit. And I've come to be the guy who just use everything as fuel. So that was just like the fun within it. And I think as the playoffs were going on, that was more opportunities for my teammates to talk crazy to people and people who support me. So I think that was a great narrative that got added to what we were doing. I think that just added more fuel to the fire as a group. And I think the cool part about our group was I think that everybody kind of received that as like an indictment on them as well. Like my teammates, guys around me, like, okay, well, if you think that guy is overrated and he's like one of our guys, what do you feel about us? I think as collectively we all kind of shared that sentiment and felt that way. So
Hell
I think
yeah.
that was
Like
just another thing
motivation.
for us to gather around with. So I think it was pretty cool. I have not spoken about it or looked at or thought about it since, but I wonder who's going to be the guy voted on it next year. Maybe it'll still be me. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll be in a boot and still get voted number one.
That'd be cool.
That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
I mean, you got to. Yeah, I wonder how you would be able to be the most overrated guy while in a boot.
He's so good. Then why is he
Why
playing?
is he playing? Yeah, you're right.
He's got one Achilles.
Guy
So-
can't even dribble a ball and stand up right now. Don't want to hear it. When will you shoot through this entire process?
Yeah. As soon as I get back on the court, I'm back on the court. I don't know when that'll be, but
Yeah, but so football-wise, if guys have lower bodies, they're usually working out around it.
oh yeah, I started lifting 2 weeks ago, upper body.
First time?
I'm in a hoodie. You
Jack.
can't tell. I'm in a hoodie. You can't tell. But I'm jacked under this hoodie.
Really?
Yep. Bulking season.
Are you shooting too or no?
No.
So you won't sit down and.
I probably touched a basketball, like felt one in my hands probably like 2 times since the game was over.
Well, welcome to 3.
Boy, do I got good news for you. Look at that. How do
Yeah.
you feel? Just like it used to.
Yeah, my hands still work.
I don't
so-
know. I don't know if that is a actual ball or not. We might have bought that from DoorDash or something like that.
Shoot it.
How's the Puma deal going?
Puma's going great. We debuted the shoe in the finals, hit a game winner, first game in them.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
So that was exciting. Obviously, this season I won't be able to, wear them on the court a ton, but there's some other guys with Puma, so I'm excited for them to be wearing them. I'll wear them on the sideline. I'm sure you guys will all get sent a pair. I'm excited about it.
Maybe a casual shoe since you're not playing.
Yeah, loafer, if you will, or
Yeah.
like a.
Maybe
casual-
use the Hali one as your casual shoe. Who knows?
Well, you shouldn't be using the Hali ones as your grass cutters. You need. I mean,
I got to mow the lawn on Saturday.
yeah, you need to send us.
Only
we
if
If you
need-
buy
It's in
them,
the alleys.
it's your property at that point. So
Yeah, but I'm just saying I don't want to disrespect the Hali ones. Maybe we get the
maybe you
Hali
got
mows.
maybe you got a Hali one for cutting the grass. You got a Hali one for doing the show, and you got a Hali one for being on the court.
Maybe
I don't
some
know.
Hali shell toe, Hali canvas.
Hali shell toe.
Maybe
Shell
just
toe's
make
Adidas.
the Eclipses and put a Puma thing
Now we're
on
talking.
them. That's what you need to do.
You love the eclipses, bro.
Everybody does, and they stopped making them. I have no idea why. I've reached out to the Jordan people saying you need to keep making these. What are we doing?
That's your problem. Maybe you just need to get some Puma suedes. You told me you like the suedes.
I don't mind the suedes, but not the Eclipses. You guys just need to take the Eclipses and just put the Puma on there.
I got some other kicks we can get you to try out and see if you like.
I went through a Puma run. I think the whole world went through a Puma run there. I respect the shoe game, what they have going on. The little racing
Went
ones,
is
though.
past tense.
Huh?
Went is past tense.
Yeah, but everything's coming back.
There we go.
It's
Yeah.
coming back, especially if you're pushing. If you're pushing it, I'll be back. Look, I'm wearing them right now.
Yeah, those look good.
They are clean.
Those
Look
look
right
good.
now.
They comfy?
They are comfy.
Don't
And I got
lie.
a couple blisters around my shit too from walking
Golf,
18
yeah.
holes, and these shoes feel great.
They look good. They look good on your feet.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah, of
my
course.
friend, these are my friend's shoes.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. The new Tatums, though.
What's that?
Said the new Tatums, we pulled them up. Those shoes are fantastic as well.
I have nothing bad to say about Jason Tatum. It's my guy. I love him.
Are you guys talking?
Yeah, we've been talking. Of course, we're going through the same thing.
What are your hobbies right now? You're going to every WNBA event.
Every WNBA event,
You have that suite. We saw that. You're playing games. You're playing video games.
a lot of
video
video games,
games.
a lot of WWE. Call
How's
of
that
Duty.
going?
It's going good. Me and my little brother are bringing back our Twitch and our YouTube soon. So
Let's
excited
go.
about that. Yeah.
The Hali Bros.
Hali Bros. Yeah. Because I was fighting the Hali name for so long. I was like, don't call me that. Don't like it.
Why?
I don't know. Because
Right?
I got to NBA and they started calling me that, and I was like, I've never been called
It's
that.
not
I
your
don't-
name.
I don't
You've
like.
never been called that?
No.
What's wrong with Wisconsin?
Then I got to Sacramento. Honestly, we'll give people
What
the
the
people
hell?
of Sacramento the credit for that because they say like hella a lot, and then I think they just liked Hali, and it was close to Hella, and they started using Hali, and I was like, I tweeted like, please don't call me that, and then I embraced it.
That works.
Yeah.
Yeah, telling people not to do something.
Basically asked them to
Yeah,
call
that
you,
didn't
yeah.
work at all. That didn't work at all. And then when we were naming my shoe, they were like, do you want to call it the Tyrese one, the Reese one, the Ty one? And I was like, listen, it doesn't matter what we call it. They're going to call them the Hali, so let's just roll with it. So now, love live music.
Do you play music?
No, not at all.
Maybe
Maybe
pick
I'll
up-
pick it up. You know, I did buy a DJ turn. I bought a turntable. Yeah. I'm gonna learn how to do that during my rehab.
I could
I used to
talk.
get Diplo, play some of that EDM. What'd you think of the WNBA?
Stud Buds weren't rocking with that.
Stud Buds were not.
Stud Buds
We need a
were
little
not
boom
rocking.
boom in this thing.
Turn this off.
WNBA weekend was awesome. We came out here and said that because it was in our city and we got a chance to see it. And seems like every player really enjoyed their time in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
I would say the WNBA appeared to have the most fun out of all the All-Stars, out of all the All-Star breaks.
Sure.
The MLB All-Stars, congratulations. You're being recognized as one of the greats of the game. Now you got to work for 4 straight days here. That's what the MLB is. I mean, that is not a lot of rest.
Don't get a vacation after those 4 days.
No, you're right back. You're starting on Thursday. So, like, the MLB one is wild, watching their schedule, and we're very thankful for them doing that. In the dong-off that they had, both in the game and the home run derby, were fantastic. The NBA All-Star break, you guys get like a week, right? And it kind of, it's like a week.
Something like that. Yeah, I think. Yeah, because we go.
How are you guys going to fix the All-Star thing? Are you going to have the stud buds just stream the entire week?
Fix the All-Star thing. What does that mean?
They fixed it. They got the USA World. No.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be good. You guys are going to care, right?
No.
You don't care?
Yeah, they don't care.
I care.
USA! 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 You don't care?
I love this country. I love America. I competed in the Olympics. I was there.
You
I
were?
was USA across the chest.
Yeah, gold medal.
Yeah,
Always will.
I'll care about those games
Okay,
a
so
lot.
I don't know what you're saying right now.
Tell the truth.
I think he's
told you
telling a
the
hell of a lie.
That's
I
for
don't
sure,
think
brother.
it matters because we're going to roll out Cooper Flag and all
And
the
that-
rookies and be like, hey,
And does it? I'm not playing. I won't be in the game,
Oh, that's right. You're out.
no matter what. So
going to need you more than ever.
Yeah, we need your coach.
I wish the best for the USA team.
Do you think we could potentially bring your dad out here to maybe win some people some money, maybe a donation or something?
Let's do it.
Love that.
Wait. How's he gonna do that?
Well, he's going to come out right here, and I'm going to have this microphone, and I'm going to go down there and talk to him. John, if you can make your way into the Thunderdome, please, sir.
Might be eating.
The mashed potatoes. We order him a bucket of mashed potatoes.
He cleaned those.
He's probably
things
sitting on
off.
his phone right now.
Drink it with a straw.
What is Bill wearing?
I'm assuming your dad's talking to the president or something, honestly, during this.
You think so?
Yeah.
President what?
President Puma.
Oh, he's watching on. They're watching
President
on.
Puma for sure.
They're delayed, yeah.
Yeah, they're delayed 35, 40 seconds in there. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, a man who certainly caused a little bit of chaos. A man who is synonymous with being an electric factory. Ladies and gentlemen, John Haliburton.
OG, triple OG.
Yes, this is
Pro Zone.
John. How you doing?
Clean.
Which putter do you want? I'll let you select it. Which camera do we have here? We have this one right here.
Putt for dough?
John, how you doing? Thank you for coming. We're on that camera right up there on top of that brick thing. Do you have anything to say to the world?
Yeah, here I go.
That's right.
Boom, boom.
Here he go.
Come on, John.
Here he go.
Here I go.
Here he go. Here John Haliburton go. Now, I will say the way this came about is there was quite a loud yell happening from this putting green earlier today when we were all sitting in the other room over there. That yell came from one John Haliburton. He was burying putts. So I said, would you be willing to do this for maybe some money for some people or maybe a charity? And I said, if you were to make it, it would be abnormal. A lot of people miss these things.
Oh, yeah.
He said, I don't miss. I don't miss. John, do you want to roll this way? Do you want to putt this way? Which way do you want to go?
I'm coming down.
Okay, all right. We'll do this. He's
Switching it up.
This is where he was earlier. We'll give you 6 balls here. 6 balls. You'll have to make 3 of them.
Yeah. He made, yes.
Three is a lot.
3 is a lot. 3 is a lot.
No, he made 3 in a row earlier. He said
Does he-
he's been practicing.
Hold on, John. Hold
Does
on.
he not put his feet? I was gonna say.
John,
10 feet?
are you a golfer?
Not at all.
No. Are you a putt-putt guy, though?
I can do that.
Okay, so you'll go on to a nice putt date, maybe have a good night, maybe a little ice cream, maybe a little drinks, bury some putts, talk some shit to the kids.
Forget about the drink. Forget about talking all the smack to the kids, but the ice cream I can do.
Oh, yeah, you've never drank, never smoked, never swore.
Nope, not at all.
And if I'm telling the story accurately, whenever you and I chatted about the entire scene, whenever it was said that you cussed or cursed, that was the one that you were most upset about, right?
Yes, because I don't do that. And to tell people that I did something like that, nah, I'm not with that.
Heat of the moment, a lot of noise, though. Everybody could have been confused, but I do appreciate and respect the fact that you were like, I didn't swear. I don't swear. I've never sworn. But I can talk shit better than you.
Or I can do that.
Yeah. Yes, we know you can. Tyrese, anything to say to your dad here before he tries to win 30 people $500 and a $10,000 donation to a charity of your choice, Tyrese? Maybe Achilles for good. Whatever the case, we will figure that out. So this is $25,000.
The factory.
The Achilles factory. We'll donate to a charity. $25,000 here. 30 people, $500. That's $15,000 going to somebody. And then $10,000 donation is $25,000 here, John.
So you think that's putting pressure on me or something?
A little bit of heat, John.
Nah.
Never felt it. How were the mashed
Don't go on
potatoes?
the green?
Oh, the mashed potatoes was great. Oh, yeah. You got to have those. Those good. They stick to your bones.
Amen.
And every restaurant you go to, doesn't matter if it's a 5-star steakhouse or an Applebee's, you're ordering dino nugs and mashed potatoes.
No, mashed potatoes.
What about the dinosaur nuggets?
They can go, I'll take the mashed potatoes.
Boom.
Nothing else.
Man, no
The
Zorda.
mashed potato would be my whole meal.
Yeah, I saw it. It was.
He's gonna put his foot on the.
Are you going to stand on the green or are you going to go off?
It doesn't matter.
Put your feet on the green.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Put your feet on the green.
Oh my God, the ball's stuck. The ball's stuck. Ball's stuck.
Yo, put your feet on the green.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
There
coaching
go.
you up. He's coaching you up.
I'm
He's
trying to
coaching-
help.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
really want to win people money?
Somebody who ain't never played this game before, he coaching me up. Here we go.
Pipe down, he said.
All right,
was
you
a
have,
good one.
you have to
That
make
was
two.
not good.
You got to make two out of these
Stop
6.
gassing
We
that
going in
up.
this hole or those holes back there? Which one we doing?
That's not a hole. It would be either two of the.
Or back there. Okay. All
You're
right.
going these two. The left one.
Yeah, here we go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. First putt. All he has to do is go 2 of 6 here. Not a avid golfer, but a putt king.
No chance.
I like the over 20.
Oh, boy, that was bad.
All right, that was not his best effort.
That was
not his
ugly.
best effort.
That was
It's all right,
ugly.
Don't start.
You hit the ground.
A little bit of dizziness going on there. All right.
Do you need some water? You need some more
Hey,
hydration?
water.
No, we got
You know what? You need some hydration.
More mass.
up on the here.
There's a magnet
My
under.
ball from going down on the end. But okay,
think
here
this
we go.
space-
Now, hold on.
Yeah.
Excuses.
Excuses.
I will say, maybe there is a chance that when you got your feet back on this wood again, you got so jacked up that
Stay off of that. We want to stay off.
Yeah. Not
Stop
out on
making
the wood.
excuses and putt.
No, he hasn't been on the wood in a while. They banned him from the wood.
That's right. They banned me. So okay. So we want to stay off of that.
Yeah.
Next topic.
Only for
Next.
his sake.
Could say he was
Next
Haliburton.
topic.
Next topic. You're very sorry that happened.
Next topic. Next topic.
I got to go 2
I mean, Giannis is
of
lucky. We
5.
saw him on the
Next
heavy
topic.
bagger.
Oh!
Oh,
I
like
rolled
that.
that one.
That is
Find the
horrible.
pace.
Hit a house.
A little bit of an aggressive line.
Find the pace.
I get better now on a scooter.
Hold on. I got
Stink
this. I
at
got
golf.
You got 4 more.
Putter.
Relax.
I'm not worried about it. I'm just telling you, there's a lot of noise over there, John.
It's bad right now.
Let's go.
Okay, yeah.
Jeez Louise.
He said there it is.
Hit the ball.
We might need to get him the mallet
Oh,
putter.
my God. That was the worst
Hey,
putt
don't
we've ever
worry about it. I
had.
got 4. I got 3 to go.
Three.
That was horrible.
That was so bad.
You're not even getting close.
He's not comfortable with the lab putter.
Hey.
Oh,
Be
yeah.
careful, man. Be careful.
What?
Be careful over there.
Don't have to be.
I have to stumble over that way. Be careful.
Tiger Hood.
Hey, are you scared of somebody about Connor's size?
Man, he better watch himself over there. Hey.
I mean, I'm a little nervous about you.
Better
I
be
saw
nervous,
you,
boy. Better be nervous.
saw you hitting the heavy bag earlier. Giannis would have had it coming.
All right, okay, we gotta go 2 and 3. Next topic. Next topic. Hey, leave that man alone.
Hey, I'm not messing with that man.
Leave that man alone.
Heavy hand.
Because he's starting something over there.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Just putt,
more
man.
Hold on.
potatoes.
That hole, right, is where we're aiming?
Right there, man. I'm
Okay.
coming in.
All right.
Coming in. Let's go. Come on.
Bucket.
Good pace.
Never
Hey,
doubt.
okay, I told you, relax.
Everybody needs to relax. If he goes 1 of 2 here, we will give 30 people $500.
He's done it.
This is so much
Here we
pressure.
go.
All right, hey, let's remember what's all on the line here.
Okay, here we
$15,000 in giveaways to the fine people on X. 500 installments.
So how much we got right there?
$10,000 donation to a charity of the Haliburton's choice. All you got to do is put that ball into that hole right over there, which you've done 1 time out of 5. How do you feel going in?
Oh, wait. Really? You had to say it like that?
No, it's just stats.
That's a fact.
You're one. Hey,
These are facts.
you're 1 out of the last 2.
Hey, did you hear what he said? He said what?
These are facts.
Yeah, those are facts.
Yeah. What's the fact going to be about this one?
Okay, all right, it's going in.
Boom. Too much pressure.
Just
Make sure he
relax,
knows he's on
relax.
national
Get him a
television.
spoonful of mashed potatoes.
Hold on, do you want mashed
before he hits this?
Yeah, they in here.
All right, Sean. If this goes in, 30 people, $500. Miss. Oh no.
Damn it.
That's all right. We'll still donate 10 grand.
Okay, good.
Any final things to say about your boy and how proud you are of everything he's done, what he's going through?
I am very proud of my son, and I want the world to know that I love my child.
You're a great father, very passionate father. We appreciate the hell out of you, man. Good to see you, dude.
Hell yeah.
The way you eat is wild.
Yeah, are you Irish?
I'll take that.
Got some Irish in you?
I'm out of here.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah,
Smart,
go to the back.
smart,
Go to the
smart,
back. Go to the back.
Tough. A lot of pressure.
That was a tough scene there.
Got the clutch gene from mom.
Jeez. I had no idea what he was doing.
There.
I've never seen. Yeah, that was rude. You didn't deserve that, John.
Sport.
Yep.
Plus tough.
As soon as Giannis comes up. Next subject.
Next subject.
I know you're very sorry.
Do not gas him up.
He is
It's
awesome.
the last thing he needs.
You think that's where your moxie comes from, huh? I'd assume there from John Haliburton.
Sure.
Because you got the moxie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can feel it. When you do this, I don't know if we talked about it. We got the Hali band over there, the drummer.
Excuse me.
The when you do this in Madison Square Garden, and when you do the big ball dance in Cleveland, that's something you've always done, like since you're a kid. And do you think it all goes back to you being a wrestling fan?
Yeah, I've always been the guy who wants to, get a nice celly out there, and I think wrestling has a big part to do it with a lot of it, actually, honestly.
Yes, I agree. As somebody who's a diehard wrestling fan growing up, I think you can tell people that are wrestling fans or not. And I think when you're out there, you understand it's a show.
Yep.
That's why you do the no-look passes, that type of shit. I appreciate it. I respect the hell out of it. Have you always been that way, though? Flashy guy?
For sure, my whole life,
Yeah?
at all times.
Always good shooter?
Got better around like middle school. Started to shoot the ball better. Yeah.
Well, obviously, middle school is
Why, you-
always. Yeah. In third grade, this kid couldn't shoot. So that's what they used to say. Fourth grade, this guy sucked at shooting.
Wisconsin wouldn't even offer the guy.
What?
True story. No offer.
Neither did, who else? Who was the guy? Cal.
Cal, yeah.
Yeah.
At Kentucky.
Yeah, I remember that moment.
Yeah.
Well, Cal went on and had a great career. Got coached at the right place, went to the right guy. That's the whole thing is what Cal said in that. Your shooting form is interesting, though.
Yeah.
Right, you would say?
Yeah.
But allegedly the story is they told people not to change your shooting form. Is that because you've been like a prolific shooter your entire, like high school you were known as prolific shooter.
Yeah.
College known as prolific shooter. Now you have the men's 3-point shooting contest record for one round. Has it always been that way, prolific shooting?
Yeah, I feel like I've been able to shoot the ball at a high level for a long time, and if I wasn't able to, then I feel like somebody would have been able to change it. But I feel like most of the time when people try to change my form, when it's happened in the past, then we do a couple workouts, then I think they see that I can shoot the ball well.
And your free throw run, what did you have post All-Star break? You missed like 2 free throws or something?
Yeah.
What was the
Is that true?
No, I think you told us.
It was that, and then like in clutch time, you were, I think, 12 of 13 or 11 of 12 from the field as well.
And then when we played 33 in here, Foxy and I watched you hit 20 straight threes
Didn't miss.
whenever we were about to beat you. It's like,
We did almost lose.
yeah, and that would have been
Almost.
tough. That would have been tough for you.
That would have been tough. I had a rough start to the season. What can I say?
Okay, so have you thought back about that at all? No.
Not really.
Spaceships don't come equipped with rear view mirrors. They dip. Is that what you're saying? Mm-hmm. We don't need to think about the first half of the season?
I think if there was any time to reflect on it, it would probably be, in this time, but I haven't really thought too much on it, to be honest.
Yeah, because the way it ended, what have you done for me lately? Ball.
Yeah, went to the finals.
That's what we did.
So
It was fun to watch your team, man. It's been cool to get to know you. Thank you for inviting me to come to the WNBA All-Star Superstar Contest.
Skills challenge.
There it is. How is that only an hour and 10 minutes?
It was such a short event.
Could we not add, we thought about this yesterday. We started doing some
What do you want to add?
knockout,
No.
$500,000 prize.
3-man wave.
No. I actually think 33 would be pretty far.
33 would be a great game, but it takes a little bit, because there's teams at 2. But, you don't think half-court knockout with a $250,000
Half-court?
prize? Yeah.
Have you ever played half-court knockout on a real basketball? I mean,
It's
You have a
tough,
great
but
court. You have a great
very
setup here.
tough.
Half-court?
Yeah, you got to get to
The
final
ball's going to
three.
go everywhere, and people have to chase it.
Get rebounded.
We're playing a sport.
You said rebounders in knockout?
I mean, look, I'm trying to help the problems that you're bringing up.
Yeah, we're getting
don't
answers.
think
You're
it's
a
a
problem guy.
problem.
We're
Yeah.
an answer guy.
I don't think it's a problem. There was only one problem present at the WNBA, and they wore the T-shirts about it.
That's an interesting
Damn
thing.
money.
That's a big-time negotiation, big-time statement. If they're able to, remain close, hopefully they're all able to get a pay raise.
Yeah, for sure.
I said,
Getting that number from.
yeah, where's the money going?
Public
But I
information.
feel like that 40 million thing is being brought up.
But also
out of thin
Probably
air.
not real.
Yeah.
Is there not some shit
Really?
in that 40
Yeah,
million we
really.
can cut out
I think it's more.
You would assume.
and then give at least a $50,000 bonus to the pay? If you're already losing 40 million, what's another 10%?
I feel like that number's
Allegedly.
brought out of thin air, though. I've never seen a.
Spreadsheet?
Where's the balance sheet?
I'll hit Google right now.
Oh,
There's a new TV deal starting next year. So,
Yeah.
and they're bringing. So you're
All
telling
right,
me?
the hour's wrapping up.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You're the man. Great to see you.
Yeah, appreciate
Be
it, man.
safe. Godspeed. We all love you. We'll see you on the other side. Goodbye.